like heaps better. I am an indecisive person because I'm a Libra. Oh, I mean, I've barely tried, but I'm giving up already. Does anyone know how to use staples? Because I'm struggling. Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. This vlog I'm doing like a market display fixer-upper sort of thing. I'm gonna take you with me and we're gonna go have a look at all my market display items. So I've got my peg board for my scrunchies. I have all my like display boards for my bows. I've got other like stands for my scrunchies and that sort of thing. So I want to go have a look at all those because I've noticed obviously the peg boards, it's missing a peg for a start, so I don't know where that has landed. Probably in Grantville somewhere 2 hours away from me on the ground in the oval. I don't know, but I can't find it anywhere around here. The actual boards themselves are like full of scratches because I didn't take care of them enough, I suppose. They're just full of scratches from the metal parts on the back. The actual bow boards in question, they're like really old as well, and they're like starting to kind of fall apart. So I just wanted to sort of fix them up, and I thought, why not do a vlog about it? You know, behind the scenes, what the backs look like, what the fronts look like. Before I get too ahead of myself, my name is Taylah and I run a full-time scrunchie business. I also sell hair bows and stickers, and I do YouTube as well. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and tips and tricks on business and trade for small business. That was a lot of businesses in that. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna go have a look in my outdoor room, which has like my gazebos and my tables, and also I've also moved most of my displays into there as well. So we're gonna go have a look and get those ones. So these are the boards that I'm wanting to fix up. So I'll bring all these with me inside and I'll show you them in close-up detail. All right, so I'm on the ground now. I've just put my displays inside and I'll show you them. So these are my scrunchie boards. I'll also be doing a little tutorial on how to make these boards, and you'll see snippets of it in this video, but there'll be a separate video just on how to make these as well. They were just made from a Kmart pegboard. I've got 2 of them. Here's my other. As you can see, if you go close up, it's like dirty for a start, but then there's also lots of scratches on it. Like heaps. I think this one's worse. Yeah, this one's heaps worse. I don't know if you can see because it's so bright and like light, but yeah, it's full of like yucky dirt pieces and it just has scratches all over it because of the back. I'm thinking that for the backs of my new boards that I'll be making, I'm thinking of doing them a little bit differently, but here's the backs. So pretty much it's just got a hinge. This was already on here from the board itself. So it's got 2 hinges and it just folds out, and this part was from the middle part. So there was like 7 rows of these little holes in the pegboard from Kmart. So we used this, my dad and I, we fixed it up and used this part for both of the boards. So we just cut it in half. There's also weights. So these are like fishing weights, I think, and my dad just drilled holes in them. I would definitely have put more weights on them because they do get very rocky sometimes. So that's why I'm thinking about doing a different sort of layout. But then again, I also use just normal weights. That's what this is for. I've just been tying like 4 or 5 of these weights because they have holes in them to the back of the board and use it as like a sort of like holding it down. And that's been really good. Like for the last probably 5 markets I've been to, I haven't had any issues. They haven't even like nearly fallen over, not even with like wind. So I don't know, I might just do that again because this is like pretty easy. Otherwise I was thinking about having sort of 2, it's really heavy, 2 like wooden parts and having it like come out like that. I don't know. Anyway, so with these boards I'm hoping to wipe them down for a start and try and get all the dirt off and then paint them. So I'll just be using normal paint, like just acrylic. All right, next. So I've actually got 2 of these, so I'm not too fussed if I can't fix this one. As you can see, it's full on like broken. This was made, so it like flips out like this. This was made from a $12 Kmart photo frame, and we've just taken out the backing and like the front part, which had like a clear glass over it. So that's pretty much what that is. Yeah, as you can see, it's fully come apart here. So I might try and fix it with glue or like tape, maybe tape around it, because I do have tape, the white tape, so I could just try and tape around it. It won't look as great though, but I have one that's identical that I haven't really used yet, so I could just probably swap it out with that as well. So that's that one. So we'll try to fix that. Oh, I also keep them in this plastic sleeve just to try and protect them. So we got this one. So this bad boy, my pop made for me at least 6 years ago now for a market, my first ever like proper market, which was in Melbourne for an Etsy one. So really it's stood the test of time. This is like 6 years old. This has done so many markets. I have no idea how many markets I've done, but this has come with me for like every single one of them since I was like 16 years old. This one, it has 4 hinges here, 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 and it can either close like this or close like this. So it can't close any further than that, and I couldn't put hinges on the back because then it would open up funny. So we've just decided to use like this, and when I package it up, I put this one here and it just lays all flat, and it's fine, it works great. Okay, so what's wrong with this one? I'd like to change the backing. It's just got tape on the back, but it's sort of lifting up in places and looking a bit gross. So I'm hoping to try and clean off the sticky residue. I don't think I'm going to be able to clean it all off, but I'm going to at least attempt to. So I'm going to rip all this tape off. Oh, it's so gross and sticky. Yeah, that's disgusting. So like it's fully grey underneath. I don't know what colour it was meant to be. It might have been grey originally, I have no idea. So yeah, and that's holding the chicken wire on as well. So I have to be really careful with how I do that because I don't want to wreck the chicken wire, because I really like the chicken wire. And also, where is it? Up the top somewhere? Here. So also it's ripped on this side here. So I'm hoping to maybe change it out for a different piece of, what do you call it? Oh, it's actually ripped in 2 places on this side. Yeah, I'm hoping to change it out for just like a normal twine stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna go with that though, because I just bought a new stapler because I have a stapler up here somewhere, but I don't know the size of the stapler, so I didn't bother with it. But I don't know if the stapler I bought will be like strong enough to go through this sort of wood, because it's like hard wood. It will be fine to go through this sort because it's real soft. So I'm gonna have to try it on the back first, I think, and just see if it actually goes through, because if it does, then I'm set. Oh, and also the like color, that's meant to be like that. It's like a rustic look. It's not it's not meant to be completely white. I have other displays, but I'm pretty sure they don't really need fixing up. I've had heaps of other displays over the years. These are the ones currently are the ones I'm using. All right, I'm gonna start with the scrunchie boards first and get those underway. So I'm gonna start with the cleaning, and I'm gonna start painting them, and then we'll go on with other bow boards. All right, I'll go grab the cleaning stuff. So I've got some trusty Ajax. Let's start. That's gonna roll all over me. Beautiful. Okay, so they're pretty much clean, as clean as they're gonna get. I'm going to get some acrylic paint and start painting them. I don't know whether to roll them. I don't even know if I have a roller, so that probably shoots that idea out of the way. All right, I'll go have a look what I've got. All right, so I've got one of these. I have 2 tubes of acrylic paint. I've also got gouache. This would have been so much easier just to spray paint. Now I'm thinking if there's spray paint anywhere. I am an indecisive person because I'm a Libra. I'm going to go get some spray paint because spray paint dries pretty quickly, and like, yeah, it needs time to set or whatever, but I mean, it will be fine. It will be fine. I'm gonna go find some white spray paint and we're gonna spray paint it instead. Wish me luck. Okay, so I found this in the shed. It's spray enamel. I'm guessing that means spray paint. So it's matte white. I did have a glossy one, but it's missing that nozzle part. It is so bright out here. It's really hurting my eyeballs. I have the 2 stands, so I'm just gonna do it, I suppose. Try not to get any on my camera. I can't see a thing right now. Oh, this is really hurting my eyeballs. So bright. Okay, before I risk getting any more paint on my actual camera, which I don't think there is any, but like I'm really scared that I'm gonna get paint on there. Just a little bit of a breeze. I think I got all of it. I think it is so bright out here. Like I can't even bloody see because it's so the white is just like in my eyes. So I'll paint these. I'll let them dry for a bit and then I'll bring them inside and we'll see if I missed any spots and maybe go over it a bit. But so far, from what I can see and what my retinas will let me, it looks good. Okay, I'm back inside. My God, that was bright out there. Like my eyes are still like, anyway. So I ran out of spray paint probably like, I don't know, a third of the way through the last one. I spray painted like the most obvious bits that were like really deep cuts and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how closely it matches up with the actual white that it was originally. Because obviously with the first one I tried to spray paint the whole thing to make it look the same color. So I don't know what it's going to look like when it dries and when I look at it in like a natural light without it like beaming straight into my eyeballs and like catching them alight. So much pain. Anyway, I've had to move them off the grass because there was like bits of grass going on it, like fibers and stuff from the air. So I've put them like against the wall and hopefully they'll dry there without being in direct sunlight. I wanted them in direct sunlight, but it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, we'll see how they go. Stick around to see the end product, I suppose. All right, now let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna go get my tape. I bought some tape from Bunnings last night with my stapler guns. Get on to these other ones. All right, we're back. I have this immaculate paint scraper. So I've got one of those. I have this nifty device. It's a little bit hard, so I'm thinking maybe we could scrub the sticky residue off. I don't know. We've got the tape. Pretty certain this, yeah, looks exactly like the tape that was used. It's cloth tape, general purpose white. So that's what that is. Oh, it's so sticky. It's gross. Suppose first things first, we'll try this. I don't think it's gonna come off. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Scrapes. It's kind of hard because all the chicken wire stuff's in the way. I mean, this is working, but then like, how am I gonna get it off this thing? Because like, wait, this is like just attached. I just put my leg in it. I think I'll just get like these really big bits off and then not worry about all like down here, because I think that's gonna be too hard to get off. I'll just try and worry about the sides. So I can just cover it with tape, I suppose. I mean, I barely tried, but I'm giving up already. Beautiful. Look at the color difference. Can you see? Like here to here. I don't know. It's pretty big color difference. Alright. I'll do this other side. Okay, that's gonna take a bit to fully stick down. Like, and when I say bit, I just mean like at least a few markets, at least a few probably decades, I don't know. It's gonna take a while for it to stick down properly, but I mean that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with how, yeah, clean it looks compared to the other ones. Now, before I go any further, I'm gonna try and open this and see if it works on the back before I cover up and make it look all pretty on the back. I'd rather see if this is gonna go through this really thick wood. Does anyone know how to use staples? Because I'm struggling. Go on the outside, or they go on the inside, or they just like sit there? Oh, I can't believe I need to Google this. Okay, I just watched a YouTube tutorial. You put it in this first, apparently. And then, wait, I didn't watch the whole thing. Let me keep watching. Oh, okay. I'm assuming this is how you do it. Might as well just try. So this color is a little bit different to the color that's on my thing already. It's also a lot thicker. Yeah, I don't know if I have the exact same like cord anymore. Too bad. Like, I mean, it's still pretty different. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep looking and try and find one that's more similar. But otherwise, I'm just gonna have to use this one. So I actually found the exact same cord. It's on this. I took it down from I like had it hanging from my ceiling years ago, and I never took this part off. So this is the exact same cord that I used for this board from, you know, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So I'm just gonna cut that off, see how we go. Well, at least we know it's really stuck in there. It's making a mess at this point. Oh well, that's about as good as it's gonna get. All right, I'm gonna try this. Oh, it went in. All right, sweet. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, take that one off. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, far out. Okay. So that's what that looks like now. That turned out really good. I'm really happy with that. That took a lot of effort for my little hands, that's for sure. So get back to peeling this off. I probably won't film this part, and I'll just quickly do it. But I'm pretty much just doing what I was doing before. I peeled the whole lot off. I tried to scrape the edges, which I probably won't even bother this time because this is pretty stuck on well. I was scared it wasn't going to stick very well, but no, it has really well. Yeah, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we've done it. I also stapled a few of the hexagons down as well on this last piece because it was like kind of sticking up a bit. Beautiful. Looks like heaps better. I'm so happy with how that turned out. It just looks so much better. Now, this one's got a lot of damage, let's be honest. Like that whole beam is coming off. So I don't know if it's gonna be fixable. All right, let's see what we can do here. So I'm thinking about just wrapping this around. These are such bad scissors for this. It's so sticky. Around. I can't wrap it around there because that's where the latch is. So I'm thinking about wrapping it here. That was wonky as hell and I can't fix it. Okay. Around. Think of your thoughts. Okay. Like that. Okay, it's already like mostly fixed the problem just by doing that one. So I'll do another one on the other side. So I've just fixed this section up with the tape. So it's not like completely falling off anymore. But now I'm faced with the problem of this wire. It's just probably not far enough. Like there's not enough here to sort of tape or even staple. Okay, I like grabbed it the last second. This is so hard. Okay, we got that one. Okay, let's try it over here. Try and get... Alright, we're getting somewhere. At this point, I'm just wasting staples. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh wait, there's one more up here. Yay, got it. Oh my god, that was so hard. Okay. Gosh, that is so hard. I need to go to the gym or something. Now I'm just going to cut this tape up and put it around the sides. Okay, I give up. Okay, so I've just put the tape along here, and then it's like, I need to cut this part off because otherwise it's going to go over the hinge, and that's no good to me. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Beautiful craftsmanship. I couldn't cut it straight. Okay, next one. There we go, so I've just fixed that one up and it's looking pretty good. Obviously it's from the back. So I just done those two sides and that one's all good to go. Alright, so now I'm going to attempt to make another one of these boards. If I don't finish it, then oh well. But pretty much what you need is these. So I got 2 dowels. I actually think you might need 3 now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more in depthly. This is a different length for some reason. I thought they were the same, apparently not. And the other thing I use is this pegboard from Kmart. So this is $29. The dowel things I think are around 5, 4, 3, 6, I don't know. Somewhere in that ballpark. So they're pretty cheap. This makes two of those boards that you saw before. Last time, my dad threw out all of the bits and pieces for like the inside parts. So there was like probably, I don't know how many dowel, 8 dowel pieces that were bonus with this, and he threw them out in the fire. So like it was already gone by the time I realized it. So I've opened up this other one and now my plans have changed. So this is the size. It's quite large, but I think I'm just going to have it like this on the table. Rather than make 2, I think I'm just gonna have this big one, have it on the table like this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's awesome. I'm loving this idea right now. That's my plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the back yet. We've got 10 of these, that's awesome. And I'll just double check. Yeah, they're like the exact same size as this. This is 19mm dowel from Bunnings. Okay, so I'm probably definitely gonna need another dowel now. So I've just gone to the shed and found these. So these are just small hinges. That's what they are, 50mm. They're a little bit old, a little bit rusty, but they will do the trick. Alright, so I've added in a few different snippets of my brother helping me make my pegboard. As you'll see, we messed up and added the screws in and they went straight through the board, which I was like, oh my god. Because I completely forgot that when my dad made my other ones, he actually cut the screws off because they were too long. We didn't even consider that when we're making this. We just drilled it in. It does have holes in it, but you can't actually notice it. I'll add like a little video here of it. It looks so good. I'm so happy with it. So I decided to go with just a full size one, which is quite big, rather than doing the 2 small ones, because I thought I could just put that straight on the table and it will fit it easily in my Polo car as well. So it will be fine. And I'm just really excited about it. So the backing is just 2 planks that come out and with like little rope on there as well. For now, it is perfect and it's exactly what I wanted. And already I can tell it's so much more stable than my other 2. I have obviously finished spray painting my other 2. I'm pretty sure they're mostly dry. I'm still trying not to touch them just in case. So they've actually turned out pretty good. You can kind of see where I've tried to paint at the bottom because I did actually start painting before I went to go get like the spray paint. This one turned out pretty good. This is the one I spray painted like pretty much fully. This is the one I only did like spot sections on. So you can kind of like very vaguely tell in the lights when the light reflects off it where the spray points are, but otherwise you cannot tell at all. So So yeah, I'm really happy with how they turned out. They like came out really good. This thing here, this is what I'm excited about. This massive baby. I'm so excited to use this. So I've had to use my original pegs from these two boards on this board because I'm about 9 short, which is fine because I probably won't be using the whole lot at the same time, especially for any markets, like just normal markets. If you have any questions about my display items, please comment below. I obviously won't be able to do tutorials on how to make the bow ones just because I don't really need any new ones, but I can kind of explain how to do it. And my tutorial for the scrunchie one will be coming out very shortly as well, probably next week, sometime early next week. But if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and of course tutorials and business advice, because I love sharing knowledge with you guys. Thank you so much for all the support, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.